Welcome back to part 2 of the ShopMissA reviews, and today we're going to be doing eyeshadow, blush, and lip products. First I want to talk about the Malibu Glitz blushes, and of course there's going to be swatches after I get done talking about them, and there will be linked below in the description box where I found these on the website. Like, look how beautiful the packaging and just the embellishment is. Like, I love it. It's so adorable. It's so cute. And the best part is, all these products are $1. You cannot beat that. So, I have number 2, Wild Rose. They had several to choose from. And number 5, Plum Rose. And these are very big for $1. They remind me of the Milani Rose blushes. I do not own any of them, but just upon appearance. These blushes are powdery, but they are very pigmented. With all the blushes I'm going to show, you need a light hand with them. They can easily and quickly become overpowering on your cheeks, like really over blushed. And also, these have a lot of shimmer in them. Wild Rose has more shimmer than Plum Rose. This little beauty here, I wanted to talk about last. It's mauve, and this is the most natural, almost matte of the bunch. Wild Rose is a nice corally, peachy, goldeny shimmer undertone blush. It's so pretty. This will be perfect for summer and spring, and even throughout winter even. It's just a really beautiful shade. And I did personally pick up Plum Rose for fall and winter. It's a deeper shade, and like it suggests, it's a plummy kind of rose blush. It's gorgeous as well. These are powdery, and there is, you know, when you get them on your brush, you also need to tap your brush off to avoid fallout from like the shimmers and stuff. But still, I still really like them for $1. I'm not going to hate on them because they have fallout or are powdery, because most cheap blushes are. Even some of the higher end blushes are. I think these blushes would work for any skin tone. They don't have any weird smell. And they lasted on my skin all day long. My makeup lasted all day. And I really enjoyed these so far. Now, this blush actually comes with a mirror, and it's mauve. I don't know what number it was. It just on the back says blusher and blah blah. But this one's mauve, and it's such a nice, natural looking blush. I'm totally in love with this one. It's my favorite one. I've used it the most. Some of the rose down here is becoming one with the rest of the powder. I really love this one. It is so gorgeous. It's perfect for every day. And it's not, it's not really like super mauvey. It's like a mauvey pink, but it's just so natural. And I think this would work for any skin tone as well. But if you're looking for an everyday blush, this is not as overpowering as quickly as the other two, but still pretty pigmented for what it is. Less shimmer, things like that. This one would be for you. Definitely try this one out. Next item is the Amuse Cosmetics 9-color eyeshadow palette in Temptress. I have enjoyed this palette so very much for $1. I usually enjoy all the eyeshadows that I get, but by far, out of all the orders that I have made and purchased, this is the most amazing palette that I've tried. I got this because I thought that it would be perfect for fall and a transition into winter. These shadows are very nice. There's hardly any fallout with them. No weird smell. They last all day. I didn't have any problems with creasing. Now then again, I don't have oily lids or any problems with my lid areas in general usually. So I can only speak for myself. These lasted all day and didn't crease, with an eye primer and sometimes a secondary base as well. They're pretty pigmented on their own, and my favorite part is there was hardly any fallout. Some of the shades went on, and I didn't even need to use my powder underneath the eye to catch the fallout. And that is rarely ever happened with any of these cheap dollar palettes. I usually have to use a powder under the eye to catch that fallout because there's so much powder fallout. This was not like that. I hope you guys can find this one. The one thing I will say that I wasn't a huge fan of is this flimsy packaging. A little plastic insert in this hard plastic palette, basically. Like, can you hear? It's so, and sometimes it wants to pop out. Like when I first got it, it was like coming out. It's glued in there a little bit, just one little dot of glue on this middle eyeshadow. So it does try to pop out, and that's kind of cheap, you know, obviously, but really for what it is, it's pretty nice quality. All matte shades. Love it. They're good quality matte shades too, and I love this shade right there. It's so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. See, this palette, I've used it about 4 times, I believe. I want to insert pictures of all the looks I did. This thing's amazing. Definitely try out that mauve blush and this eyeshadow palette, you guys. You won't regret it. Next up are the AOA Studio Wonder Metal Liquid Lipsticks. These things are pretty cool. There is so many shades on the website to choose from in these liquid lipsticks. There's videos all over YouTube of people swatching the entire line and doing reviews also. This is just my opinion, so there might be some mixed opinions on these. I do like these. I think they're beautiful for $1, but, okay, and this is huge for me. You apply them like a liquid lipstick. They do dry, metallic. They look amazing. Absolutely gorgeous on the lips. The problem is, as soon as you start drinking, eating, anything of that nature, these start wearing away quickly. I mean, they are gone. And you are stuck with that weird ring that looks like, kind of like lip liner on your lips. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to start some pictures. So that's the biggest downside to these. I don't think, these do have a nice smell. I like the smell. And just the staying power really sucks, you guys. And that's my opinion. They may work different on some other people. One thing that happened to me when I first got this one and opened it, this is Saint. It's a metallic, bronzy, orangey shade. Very gorgeous and unique. But the stopper had popped out into the lid, and this liquid lipstick was everywhere. Not on my stuff, but just everywhere. You can still see a little bit around the edge and stuff. But this one here is Unicorn, and it's like a magenta with a blue undertone, fuchsia kind of color. Yeah. Very gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous on the lips. And this one's digital. It's like a dark kind of metallic plum shade. Yeah, I got 3 to try. I'm glad I did. I did like them, like I said, but just as soon as I wore it and immediately started let it set and everything, and I was drinking, and then immediately it started to wipe off. With that being said, you can always pack these in your purse and reapply when you need to and things like that, and that's great. But you don't want to see something wear off your lips as soon as you really put them on. But nice color shades to choose from, and for what they are and for being $1, these are pretty cool metallic lippies, and you should definitely try a couple if you want. Last but not least, we're going to be talking about the AOA Studio. These are their Wonder Lipsticks, and these are supposed to be 24-hour lipsticks. Alright, where do we begin with these? I do love these. I am going to purchase more of these in the future. Honestly, I am. Even though there's a lot of negative things that I'm going to hit on with these. First off, they smell awesome. They apply amazing. Most are very smooth and opaque. Some are more patchier than others. You'll be able to see the swatch pictures and see for yourself which ones really are and which ones aren't. And they go on like a regular creamy lipstick, and they dry matte. Very gorgeous. Almost all of them look great. Even the ones that are a little bit patchy still look great on the lips. There is so many different ones of these to choose from on the website. It's unreal. Like, so many. And for $1, the matte lip trend right now is so huge. And for $1, you really can't beat it. I still recommend trying these out for yourself. First off, I want to talk about, now I did get 9 shades, and like I said, there is an unreal amount of how many shades there actually is on the website. They're all broken down into like classic nudes, classic reds, like bad girl reds, potions, something like that. You get the picture though. I will link a link in the description to these lipsticks so you can see all the ones I have to choose from. I got a little from most of the individual like kind of categories they have. Like I said, I did get 9 of them. And first off, let's just briefly touch on the packaging. I think the packaging is really nice. The lid really locks on, so you're going to carry this in your purse. It's not coming off, and the lipstick's not going to get ruined in your purse, and it's not going to be scribbling on everything as you walk around and stuff like that. So I really like that. It's really sealed tight. One thing I don't like is a lot of these lipsticks, as you can tell, they don't want to turn up. They turned up when I first got the package, but now it doesn't work. So, honestly, I don't feel like this is a huge deal, because you can take a lip brush, you know, get your product out. You can dig the product out, put it in a separate container, melt it down. There's so many things that you can do to fix that, you know. And occasionally, I'll do this for a long time, and then it will decide to roll up. Another thing I don't like about the packaging itself, though, like I said, I like that the lid locks, but that's about it. See, now all of a sudden it works. You guys, you see that, right? Anyways, so this beautiful silver writing and stuff here, it's coming off. I mean, with just a little bit of rubbing, it comes off. See? Yeah. Anyways, that's packaging fails right there. They do not last anywhere near 24 hours. None of them. I didn't even attempt to test them for 24 hours just because at the 6-hour mark, it looked like a weird ring of lip liner on my lips. And like the liquid lipsticks, as soon as you start eating or drinking, they start to wear. To me, that's really not a big deal. Carry it around in your purse, reapply, you know, whatever you want to do. But I know to some that would be an issue. I feel like I don't want to hate on it too hard for that, just because these are $1. But I don't feel that they necessarily need that 24-hour claim on there, because they are far from lasting 24 hours. But Poison is like a blue shade on the website. It's kind of marketed as like a deep purple, I believe. And it kind of stained a bit, but the makeup remover I was using was able to get it off. But along with a weird line that looked like weird lip liner, there was a stained blue in between all that, and it looked kind of funny. But other than that, the other shades did not do that. Just Poison. So, quickly, Poison is like a dark blue shade. It's actually really gorgeous. This one's called Front Row. It's like a pinky mauve natural looking shade. I recommend this one. It's really nice. Frosted Plum. This one is absolutely gorgeous. This is from their Frosted Matte line. This is the only one I picked up from this line, but I'm going to get more, you guys. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. It's a plum, dark plum shade with blue iridescence in it, and it dries matte, and it just looks, oh man, this is probably one of my favorites. Yeah, I'd recommend this one as well. Let's see if that one twists up. Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to twist that up. Oh no, oh no. You got stuck a little bit. Okay, the next one that I have is a London. Oh, anyways, a really pretty dark purple kind of shade, a very purpley shade. A lot of these are darker shades like that you'll be able to see. Venus, dark plummy shade once again. A couple of these are very similar, but in pictures you'll be able to see that they're absolutely different. Spice is from their nude line. Very nice nude shade, and it dries kind of peachy, so keep that in mind with that one. I wore that one probably the most actually. Spice and Front Row, I believe. Yeah, this Why Not one dries, it's a pink. It's just a pink shade. It dries pretty pink. And this one, Detox, is like a reddish brown shade. Absolutely gorgeous. I recommend Detox, Front Row, Spice, Frost Plum, and this last one. This is probably, I know I said a lot of them are my favorite, but this one too is another second between Spice, Front Row, and this one. I wore these the most. This one's called Brainchild. And, you know, it has problems twisted up, but it looks very similar to the other ones, but it's like a reddish plum, deep, vampy kind of lipstick. This one is gorgeous as well. You guys have to check out Brainchild. I would say if you just chose two, probably Frosted Plum and Brainchild you need if you like darker lips. If you're not a fan of darker lips, then Front Row and Spice are probably more of your speed. Either way, I love the shades that I picked out. I plan on getting more, even though there was so many negatives with these. But just to be $1 and be really decent kind of quality mattes, even though they don't last 24 hours and they wear after you eat, who cares? Like I said, pack it in your purse and reapply. Walk back to your makeup table and reapply. I hope you guys found these reviews helpful. If you have any other comments or questions, concerns, leave it in the comments section below. Make sure to ring the bell, subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you guys again for watching.